You know what's scary? Not that Gen Z sees disturbing things online, not that the internet is chaotic, not even that everybody's attention span is now built like a goldfish that smokes crack. No. What's actually scary is how all know about depression. See a cheating story, a car crash clip, somebody oversharing the most traumatic event of their life. And we just keep scrolling like nothing happened. No pause, no processing, no wait, what the hell did I just watch? Just scroll. Like our brains have become that uncle at the wedding that has seen so much family drama he can no longer to react to anything because trauma, to humiliation, to outrage, to oversharing, to other people's pain, even to our own emotions. And the worst part is, it didn't happen in one dramatic moment. Nobody stood on a podium and announced, "Attention, everybody! Empathy is cancelled. Shame has left the group chat. Human emotions are now available only in premium." No, it happened slowly, like one meme at a time, one viral clip at a time, one bro. This is the same comment at a time. Like, and now we are in this weird place where, bro, bro, standing like an NPC. Loki deserved LARP. That is not normal, or maybe it is now, and that is exactly the problem. But before I say anything else, DJ, play my fucking song. I don't think Gen Z woke up one morning and said, you know what? I love to become emotionally numb and spiritually cooked. This happened because we were raised on the internet at its most unhinged. We are probably the first generation to be fully marinated in constant exposure. We didn't just use the internet practically helped raised us. We grew up with YouTube, rabbit holes, Vine chaos, Twitter wars, Instagram soft launches, and hard embarrassments on TikTok, oversharing, Snapchat nonsense, Reddit confessions that honestly by this day they should be handled by professional licensed people. And when you grow up online, your brain starts adapting to the environment. That's what the brain do. They adjust. If you smell cringe content, actually disturbing content, your brain starts going, okay, since apparently this is our habitat now, let me reduce the emotional reaction so we can survive this madness. And that's the trap, because desensitization is useful at first. I mean, it protects you, bro. If every single thing on your phone hits with a full emotional force, you would collapse by Wednesday afternoon. I mean, yeah, you'll be in your room looking at your ceiling fan like it owes you rent. I'm not kidding. So your brain builds armor. The problem is, the armor doesn't know when to stop. It doesn't just block the bad stuff. It starts flattening everything. Now, a tragedy feels like a content, a public humiliation feels like entertainment, a mental breakdown becomes lore, a serious confession becomes reaction materials, and a real life starts feeling like less real than memes about it. That's where it gets ugly. We have tuned everything into content, include like nothing can just happen anymore. Everything must be either posted, clip, staged, reacted to, turned into a meme, and narrated with Subway Surfers gameplay underneath. If you know what I'm talking about, somebody can literally be going through the worst day of their life, and before the dust settles, the comments have already turned it into a comedy special. I'm not even acting innocent here too, because I'm a Gen Z. I know how we joke. I know dark humor can be funny. I know memes are how a lot of people cope. But there's a line. There's a massive that should still register as human pain. Because if somebody tells you deeply a traumatic story and your first instinct is to look for the punchline, nigga, that's just not humor anymore. That's emotional rust. Like, you have a problem. And social media rewards this. Like, the most dramatic, shameless, chaotic, emotional, explosive thing will always get attention. So the platform keeps feeding us more of it. You watch one weird video, they show you five more. Okay, you laugh at one absurd clip, and now your phone thinks you love a full buffet of human suffering with memes, with meme caption on top. And after a while, regular content stops hitting. Normal conversation feels slow, subtly feels boring. Healthy people feel suspicious because your brain has been trained to expect constant emotional fireworks, not joy, not depth, but fireworks, guy. Fireworks. But it's not because Gen Z is evil, it's because we are adapting badly to a ridiculous environment. I don't think Gen Z is heartless. I don't think Gen Z is overexposed. There's a difference, you know. We are carrying more information than human beings were probably ever supposed to process this casually. And one day you can see a war footage from another continent, somebody getting exposed for cheating, a 17-year-old girl becoming a millionaire, a creator crying on live, a horrible crime story, a day in my life vlog, a deface, a thirst trap, a baby dancing to Afrobeat, a man making shawarma the size of a generator, all before breakfast. Your brain doesn't know what to do with that, so it starts compressing reality. Everything gets squeezed into the same flat rectangle on your phone. That should concern you, because once everything is packaged the same way, your emotional response starts getting packaged too. Real grief gets the same energy as gossip, violence gets the same energy as entertainment, shame gets the same energy as engagement based. Like dead ass. Then we start wondering why people can expose themselves online with zero fear, why people film accidents before helping others, why only outrage only lasts for 48 hours, why everybody's trying to be more shocking than the next person. Like, nigga, it's because the internet has quietly trained us, treat us more impact like more than meaning. If it hits, it hits. Doesn't matter what it cost. And the scariest part, we are becoming desensitized to ourselves too. See, it's one thing to become numb to random content online. It's another thing entirely when that numbness starts leaking into your life. Like, what the fuck? Because I think a lot of people, Gen Z people, are not desensitized to the internet. We are becoming desensitized to our own embarrassment, our own loneliness, our own sadness, insecurity, our relationship, attention seeking need for validation. We don't even sit with our feelings anymore. We post around them, we meme around them, we flirt through them, we make TikToks about them.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
And listen, I'm not mocking vulnerability. Vulnerability is good, but there's a difference between expressing pain and performing pain. And social media has made that line dangerously blurry. Now everybody is half person, half brand, half human, half content strategy. You can't tell someone if they're generally opening up with a soft launching breakdown before farming engagement, or all three at the same time. Like, you can't really tell. Even cringe has changed. Back then, if you embarrassed yourself online, yeah, people will flame you. People will flame you. Because if humiliation no longer humiliates us, if everything is content, and if everything emotion gets turned into a bit, then what exactly still feels sacred? What still hits hard enough to make us stop and think, yeah, maybe this shouldn't be entertainment? Because right now it feels like the answer is not much. There's still a reason this matters, because desensitization doesn't just change what we laugh at, it changes what we care about. It changes how long we stay angry, how deeply we empathize, how seriously we take each other, how much shame we feel, how much shame we should feel, how much cruelty we can package as just jokes, how much of ourselves we can hand over to the algorithm before we realize that we are disappearing inside it. And again, I'm not saying Gen Z is doomed. I'm not doing any of that. Like, I'm not doing those things that young people do. Nah, I hate that. Gen Z is smart. We are creative, we are funny, we are hyper aware, we can smell fake nonsense from a while away. We have built communities online, we have found careers online, we have learned online, we have laughed online together, we have survived online together, we have even found relationship online. The internet isn't the villain here, but if we are being real, it has changed our emotional temperature. A lot of us are permanently online and partially checked out. We feel too much and too little at the same time. We are overwhelmed, overstimulated, hyper exposed, and somehow still bored. That is a curse. because boredom plus desensitization is how people start chasing stronger and stronger stimulation just to feel normal. That should not be the standard for being alive. So what's the actual point here? The point is Gen Z is not bad. The point is that we should be worried about how easily the internet can train us out of human being in tiny, unnoticeable ways, not all at once but quietly, bit by bit, by making everything feel equally disposable. That's what desensitization really is. It's not just I don't react anymore. It's been like I've been exposed to too much that my sense of proportion is like breaking. And once your sense of proportion starts breaking, nigga, everything gets weird. Because if we don't notice it, we will keep making mistake. We'll keep mistaking numbness for maturity. We'll keep thinking being unbothered means being strong. We'll keep acting like never reacting to anything, some kind of emotional evolution, when sometimes it's just exhaustion. And maybe the goal isn't to become more dramatic or more sensitive to every little thing. Maybe the goal is just to make sure the internet doesn't completely flatten our ability to feel the right amount at the right time, to still know when something is funny, when something is dark, when something is tragic, when something is genuinely beautiful, and when maybe, just maybe, we should stop scrolling and act like a human being for 4 fucking seconds. So I want to know from you, do you think Gen Z is actually becoming desensitized, or are we just adapting to a world that's already insane? And what do you think we have become the most numb to? Is it violence, embarrassment, relationships, dark humor, oversharing, or just everything? Drop it in the comments, because I genuinely think this conversation is bigger than just kids these days nonsense. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it to that one friend who basically has seen too much internet chaos and nothing surprises them anymore. If your attention span survived this entire video without opening TikTok, I'm actually proud of you. I'll see you in the next one over here. Peace.